Hey everybody, Graz back. Uh, I'm here to give you the announcement for my big 2023 reading project. You already, if you watch my videos at all, you already know about my 1975 books project. This is something else that I'm going to do next year. I didn't quite invent it. I read a long time ago, like a decade ago, of this other project that was similar, but I just expanded upon it. So I kind of made it my own. I'm calling it the 12-12-12 project. 12 months, and then in each month there will be 12 books from 12 different categories or genres. So basically 12-12-12. And I'm here, I'm going to tell you what my 12 categories are. And I have a, what do you call it, a example of each, but these are not necessarily going to be on the list for the year. Some of them might be, some of them are, but I'm not going to give that away yet either. And if anybody wants to join on, you know, hashtag 12-12-12 2023. So let's get into it. The first category that I will be reading, and remember this is each month. Just because there's 12 categories doesn't mean I'm only going to do one category a month. I'm doing 12 categories per month. So it's going to be 144 books. But the first category is brick. This is just a example. Remember, Under the Dome is not on my brick list. This is just my example. Brick is 500 pages or more. So I will have 12 books this year, that, at least, because some might filter into the other categories, that will be 500 pages or more. Brick. Then we have The Bodice Ripper, the trashy romance novel from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, something like that. Just thought it might be fun to read some of that lighthearted, you know, whatever. Then, Hardcase. Now on Hardcase, this is actually, I'm going to give it away right now. This is actually January's book, because this is Hardcase number 1. And I am going to go in order for the Hardcase books. So for this year, I will be reading books 1 through 12. Then we have vampires. Don't really think I need to explain vampire books to you. Okay. Then, now I haven't had a good experience with my screenshots from this, so I'm also going to have my editor put it up here. But we have werewolves. This is Outage, but werewolves will be one of the, like I said, I'm just giving you an example. Werewolves, pretty self-explanatory as well. And then we will have Agatha Christie. And I'm going to start at the beginning. However, I have already read the first two of her books. I can't remember the names of them at this moment, but so I'll be starting next year in January with book 3. This is just something I found. So Agatha Christie. Then we have thrillers. I'm not sure if this is on next year or not, but we have thrillers, which will mostly be the book of the month that I picked this past year, because I picked mostly thrillers. Thrillers, suspense, mystery, murder. That's all going to be encompassed or ensconced in the thriller category. Next, sci-fi, which this falls under science fiction. So, and this will be on next year's list. Not sure which month. Well, I'm sure which month, but I'm not going to tell you yet. But science fiction. And we have graphic novels, which I have here. Just for you, Tad. Just for you, Neil Gaiman, because I know you love him so much. But yeah, graphic novels, and every graphic novel on the 12-12-12 will be from my list, the 100 greatest graphic novels list. So there's that. And then we have ghost stories. So basically watch out for maybe The Haunting of Hill House, stuff like that. So ghosts. Then we have westerns. Do I really need to explain westerns to you? I'm gonna make sure I hit some of the high points. I've got some Zane Grey. I'm gonna find a Louis L'Amour. I'm gonna try and find the Gene Hackman book. So westerns. And the final category is actually a split. So it's going to be split between these two, Mary Higgins Clark and Dean Koontz. I'm going to start with Mary Higgins Clark, like January, and then February, and then March, and then April, and so forth. And again, I'm going to be starting at their beginning. However, as with Agatha Christie, with Mary Higgins Clark, I had already started this, so this is actually going to be the January book. Loves music, loves to dance, which I think is 4th or 5th on her thing. But when it comes to Dean Koontz, I have to, for February, I have to splurge a little and get Star Quest, which is one of those ace double books, and it's because it's his debut, it runs a little pricey. So, but that is my announcement for my reading project for 2023. I will be doing the 12-12-12, and then I will be reading between 6 and 8 1975 books every month. In addition to this, unless somehow a 12-12-12 genre book kind of unless it was released in 1975, and I do have an example of that. I don't have it sitting here, but it's Shogun by James Clavell Henry. Yeah, Superman on the brain for some reason. But yeah, Shogun was released in 1975. So the month that I read that for my brick, that will also work as one of my 1975 books. So that'll be good. And I've been challenged by the Daughter of Graz for January. And this is all thanks to you, MJ, from Reading This Life. And I will leave her channel and Tad's down below. Because Tad loves Neil Gaiman, and I want everybody to know that. Um, but MJ was talking about put that app down and read more. And so the daughter challenged me to do that. Well, I'm not a social media person. A cat's getting on the table in the background, so and licking a plate, and finally somebody is attending to it. He didn't get beat. No animals were harmed in the filming of this video. But maybe afterwards. I'm kidding. Anyway, hey, that's the family aspect you get here at the GKBC. There's always something going on off camera. You know? It'd be worse if the Grow's mother lived here too. But anyway, where was I? Oh boy, do you remember what I was saying before all that?
Yes. So you talked about tagging people. You were talking about your challenge.
Oh, okay. I'm not really a social media person. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have a TikTok. I don't have a Twitter. I don't have I think she called it a Voxer. I don't really have anything. I have an Instagram. Honestly, I don't know why. But, so I've been challenged in January to stay off of Instagram for the month of January and read 25 books. So if you take my 12-12-12 challenge, that's 12. 6 to 8, we'll just go with 8. 1975 books puts me at 20. So I have to come up with 5 other books for January, which I will. And I'll do my best. We'll see. But without constant scrolling, there's a few hours a week that will add on. Anyway, so there's that. Also, I'd like to say that coming up in the next couple of weeks, you will see from my channel, or our channel, the e-reader book tag. I was tagged by author Bart J. Gilbertson, who I will also link below. The daughter, AJ, the Grow's mother, and I are creating our own original book tag. So look out for that probably in the next 10 days or so. And Bart Gilbertson and I are collaborating, and the daughter is going to be in on it too a little bit. She's doing her own version of it, but we will be doing we're going to be doing a top 20 list across 2 videos on each channel. So watch out for that. I've got Dolores Claiborne series coming for the book and the adaptation. Maybe I've got a couple more graphic novel reviews coming, and maybe I'll do a least favorite Stephen King characters, because I just did my most favorite. And we'll go with that for now. But yeah, as always, go check out Jack is Bored. That's my daughter's channel. She does animation and artwork, and she's going to be doing her music list on her channel. So watch out for that. And we might even get AJ in front of the camera to do another book review. That seemed to be received pretty well. So all that's coming up. So stick around and read more.